guys, it's me. I know I just randomly show up or whatever from time to time with no rhyme or reason, but my husband was really pushing me to do this video because I randomly picked this up at Target the other day and I started looking at reviews on it and it had a lot of really bad reviews with people saying it didn't work good, it was terrible, blah blah blah, peeled off their skin, but it's my new go-to. I tried it out. I also randomly picked this up at Target, the Wet n Wild Glass Correct, which I'm now obsessed with. And I can't figure out where to look at on my camera. I guess I should be looking here at the actual camera. Don't mind my weird shifty eyes. But anyway, I tried these two together and it's changed my life. So I'm going to show you guys my no makeup, natural makeup or whatever that I do now. Which, I'm back on chemo. I was off for 3 months. I had surgery on my leg and they removed my tumor. So now I have a big, huge place on the back of my leg where they did that. But I'm getting better. But I started back on chemo, so I had to shave my head again. So that's why I'll be looking like that. So I'm going to start out with some of this. It's the yellow one. It's the Brighten Illuminate Crystal Like Skin. It has vitamin C, Glass Correct, the yellow primer from Wet n Wild. And it's really cheap too. It's like $4. So let me take my nose ring out. Sorry. I hate having my nose ring in when I do my makeup. I'm getting a call. Sorry. I'm filming on my phone. So I'm gonna rub this in all over. And look how nice and dewy it makes. You can wear this just by itself. And it makes your skin look really nice and healthy and glowy. And as you can see, I look a little rough these days. So I need all the help I can get. So I rub that in. And then we're going to take some of this. I am 118. And I have pretty neutral skin. So this is a good color for me. The only problem, I can't figure out how much of this to use exactly. So I've only used it a few. This is probably, it's a little thin. I just got it all over my hands. I know, I make the worst makeup videos. I don't know why anybody would watch this, but maybe somebody will. Maybe I can help somebody. But with this, I usually spread it around with my hand. Since technically it's a moisturizer and it's pretty thin. Always get your ears, boys and girls. Gays, bays, and theys, get your ears. So, I usually I'm looking behind my camera at my mirror. So, I'm going to rub that all around. And then I take my sponge, a damp sponge, and just go over it and really work it in and smooth it out. This does not do good with a brush. And normally when I do foundation, what I do is I put it on with my brush and then I go back over it with my sponge. But for some reason, if you try to do that with this, it comes off. It picks it right up. And also I don't have beauty lights or anything, so you're going to see what I actually look like when I put my makeup on. But we're going to work it in. And then, when you're bald, you gotta go back a little further than your average person, I guess. Sorry, I'm also sick. I sound terrible. This is the worst time for me to be doing a video, I feel like. So we get that on, and then I never do my makeup anymore. I'm trying to remind myself what I'm even doing. Also, one thing, this is what I was trying to remember to say. You have to be really careful of what primer you use with this tinted moisturizer. I use this one a lot. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Serum. And I use this one a lot. Oh, I have it on the wrong side. That's why I couldn't read it. But I tried it with that. And literally, if I would touch it with my sponge, it would literally take all of it off my face. So you just have to be really careful if you use a primer with it. So this is the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. I like this one a lot more than the other one. I'm kind of an old lady. I have under eye wrinkles and all that jazz, so if I use too drying of a concealer under my eyes, it just is very crinkly. So we're going to put on some concealer. You know what I forgot to do, you guys? I forgot to put on my eyebrows. I usually do foundation and then my eyebrows, but I forgot. So that's okay. I'll be right back. I'm going to finish my concealer and put on my eyebrows, and I'll be back. My eyebrows on, and when I tell you it was a struggle today, it was a struggle. They did not want to act right. They are distant cousins, not twins, but that's okay. I used the medium brown e.l.f. little eyebrow pomade. I'm sure there's something better and easier to work with, but it's what I got. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of contour. Well, it's really more like bronzer. This is the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick in light medium, but it's not cool toned enough. It looks like some bronzer, and since I'm doing like a natural makeup look, I don't want to put a bunch of powder on my face. So I just use this to bronze a little bit. My nose is pretty thin from the front anyway, so I try not to contour it too much or it looks really weird. But from the side, she a big girl. But that's okay. Hey guys, it's Editing Mary. I just wanted to let y'all know that yes, I am aware that I did not blend my bronzer worth of shit, but it looks okay now. Maybe. There. It looks okay now. But in the video, I know it looks terrible. I don't know. I started talking and just was not paying attention to what I was doing. Okay. I've learned to love her as I've gotten older. Okay. I really need a setup to like do my makeup at and like film and stuff. But we started building our house, and like a month later I found out I was pregnant with my 2-year-old, and we had already decided on 4 bedrooms, one for my 2 older kids, one for me and my husband, and one for my parents. And then I found out I was pregnant, so my 2-year-old is in my room with me, so I really don't have a lot of extra space to try to set up, you know, like a vanity or whatever, but I'm gonna figure something out. So about my cancer, I know that's so random, but I'm sure people have questions if anybody even watches this. So when I was 9 years old, I had a bone cancer called Ewing sarcoma, which is pretty rare, but it is a childhood cancer. And then randomly 20 years later, got it again, back of the knee, same leg, was not in my bone this time, was in my muscle. But my situation is basically unheard of. So I've been going through chemo. I'm going to have a year of chemo. Right now I'm doing 5 weeks of radiation because when they did my surgery to get it out, it didn't all come out because of where it was at. They would basically break my leg if they tried to get it all out. So right now they're radiating it, trying to get the rest of it out. And then I'm going to be finishing up chemo. I've been doing okay. I got like pretty bad sick before they stopped my chemo for my surgery, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. I'm hoping I just kick its ass, get it over with, but we'll see. But I'm trying. If you guys have any more like specific questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll try to answer, because I know a lot of people aren't familiar with cancer, especially like something like I have, so you know, I'm more than happy to answer questions. I'm going to use some e.l.f. putty blush. Turks and Cacao. I guess that's how you say that. Anyway, Turks and something. So, we'll see. I like to just take my sponge and like kind of run her around in there and then doop doop. Pretend you're alive, guys. If you put on enough bronzer and blush, people will believe you. That's how I do it anyway. So, I don't usually do like a ton of blush. I'm kind of too cool for, I'm too punk rock for too much blush. I don't really do alive, just a little alive. You got me. Oh my god, let me edit that out. I'm such a dumbass. Okay, so blush on. And then I want to keep this natural. Ooh, almost fell over. But if I get a little, sometimes I get like a little oily around here. My skin is pretty like normal, I guess. Especially because I'm on chemo, it kind of like kills everything. So I don't get like a lot of bacteria and stuff on my skin causing breakouts. But I do get a little oily sometimes. So we're going to use a little bit of the Fit Me powder. I've had this forever. Look how beat up and gross this is. This is just in Fair. I also have like the next one, the number 10 that I use sometimes, but we're just going to use like a teeny tiny bit of this today, especially under my eyes and around my nose to kind of keep everything in place. But I do want to keep my skin a little glowy. I don't want it to be all mattified with a ton of powder. And then we're just gonna very lightly. Okay. Under my eyes looks terrible, and I don't think there's enough makeup in the world to fix that. Maybe some filler. That's what would fix that. Okay, so I got powder all over my cool black shirt. Okay, so I'm gonna do like the tiniest little bit of eye makeup. I haven't really been doing eye makeup lately. I've just been doing like some smudgy black liner, but I tried to get the sticker off and it didn't work. I got this at Walmart. It's the e.l.f. Mint Melt little mini palette. It was on sale for like $2, so I grabbed it. So we're gonna do just a little neutral brown today. All my brushes are dirty, so let's use some dirty brushes to do some eye makeup. Also, I'm like reorganizing my makeup so they're all in just a big, look at this, look at my brushes. So I just have to dig through and find what I'm looking for. But we're going to take a little bit of that like lighter brown and we're just going to put it, you know, above the crease. Smoke it out a little bit. It's pigmented, it's nice, it's blending out nice. Look at that. My eyebrows are so rough today, you guys. Yesterday they looked great. Today, not so much. It's luck of the draw. Luck of the draw. Okay, so there we go. Got it blended out. I know some people blend forever and they say that that's why makeup looks good, is blend, 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 but I refuse to spend 5 minutes blending one eye worth of eyeshadow. So if it's not blended enough after, 60 seconds, she is what she is. I keep looking over here at myself instead of at my camera, and I know it's making me look like a weirdo. But I haven't filmed in a really long time, so I'll get back into it. I'll get used to it. I have trouble like coming up with content because I feel like everybody kind of is doing the same thing. Like everybody's putting on makeup, everybody's doing this and that. And I don't have a ton of beauty lights and stuff. So unless I stand way back here, you're gonna see what my makeup really looks like. And most beauty content creators don't want you to see that. They want you to believe that they're sitting there putting on a freaking you know, using a spackling brush to pack on some makeup and then their skin looks flawless, and that's just not reality. Do you hear me digging, looking for a smaller brush? All of my brushes have like purple and stuff on them. That's why I'm having so much trouble finding one. This guy might work. If I can, let's see if it looks like it has like some black or something on it, but I think it might work. Okay, we're gonna go in with the dark brown. Deepen this up a little bit. Pack some. This is actually really nice. Like, these shadows are not disappointing. So, what I like to do when I'm using a little brush like this to pack, instead of trying to blend through my crease with it, I keep another fluffy brush on hand. Oh, look what I did. I fucked up, guys. It's okay. We'll pretend like I didn't. But I keep a fluffy brush on hand to go through and blend it, because this says blending brush on it. It literally says blending brush, but this little joker does not blend. It's ridiculous. So we're just gonna blend. Blend like she called your mama a bitch. That's all I can tell you. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said in my entire life. I'm just saying, you know, beat that face like she insulted you. And then we're going to go back with just a little bit more brown. Deepen that corner back up and just kind of tap through the crease. There we go. And over here in this corner, I always like fuck that up. Like, look at that. It always looks like shit. But eyeliner will cover a multitude of sins. Never forget that. The more fucked up your eyeshadow looks, the bigger your eyeliner should be, and you'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna blend the other eye. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. She's blended. Okay, I guess we're gonna take some of this nice little gold shiny shimmer with my finger. We're gonna tap. Ooh, that's nice. I'm not mad at that. I've not done some like real eye makeup in a long time, so I'm enjoying myself. Hold on, gotta get real close. Just knocking shit over, it's fine. Stuff, whatever. I don't know what YouTube does and doesn't allow you to say. I'll figure it out. And then I go back in with my little blending brush and blend out the edges of that shimmer. Make it look nice. The inner corner, I'm not impressed. This is really light. Like, I feel like this shimmer is a little light for how dark the brown color is. Hold on, let me find something a little deeper for a shimmer. Okay, so I grabbed this. It's really old, but it's the Wildflower magnetic palette from Shop Miss A, I believe. And if y'all are shopping on Miss A, if y'all are sleeping on Shop Miss A, you are enough. Because some of their stuff is actually really good. Yeah, this is their little bit like nicer brand, the A20. But look, isn't she beautiful? I think I'm gonna use some of this one. Okay, kid interruption. Anyway, what I was saying is, I think I'm going to use this one. We'll try that one. Also, this pink shimmer is gorgeous. I need to use this palette more. I always forget, like I've had it forever, and I always forget that it's hanging out in there. But let's try this. Hold on. Here. Let me try to use my phone camera. Yeah, that's nice. We'll just deepen it up a little. We'll leave it light on the inner corner. I like that better. Blend. This stuff, oh yeah, I forgot. This is a little thick, the Shop Miss A shimmer. That's the only way I know how to describe it. So it does do a little better if you use a brush with it instead of your finger. It's like very pigmented. Just let me use this mirror. There we go. Much more better. Alright, this is how I like to do my under eyes. My eyeliner on the bottom. I know some people, I'm sure, will disagree, but this is the way I've done it for years and years, and I like the way it looks. So we're going to tightline the top. Look what I did. I'm such a dumbass. I swear to God. It's because you're looking at me. I never have all these issues. Okay, so we're going to tightline a little bit, and then we're going to go across the bottom. Put a nice thick line of some black. Okay. And then let me find her. My most favorite brush. Okay, this is a Morphe brush. I have no idea what number it is. It came in a little set. I don't know what number it is or whatever, but it is the best smudging brush that I've ever owned. So, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take some of this medium brown. I'm going to use this mirror again. I don't know why I didn't have a mirror out this whole time, but we're going to use the lighter brown and we're going to smudge. There we go. And then I guess I'll use my finger. We're going to take some of this light shimmer out of this and tap, tap, tap the inner corner. This video quality is really terrible. Yeah, I really should be back here so you guys think I look better than I really do. But that's just not how it is sometimes. Just blending this in a little bit. Okay. So I'm just going to throw on some mascara because my eyelashes are falling out and I really truly don't feel like putting on fake eyelashes today because I'm really sick. And I'm hoping this will camouflage that big glob of eyeliner I just splatted right there. Normally my eyelashes are really long and amazing, but they were completely gone and they only got to grow for a couple of months, so they're about half the length that they normally are. But they still look okay. I'm just going to be sad when they fall out. I've told my husband that, honestly, my eyelashes and eyebrows falling out is way worse than my hair falling out. Like, I wear hats all the time. I have some wigs, but I don't ever wear them because they annoy me. But eyelashes and eyebrows are a lot more difficult to deal with. And if you don't draw them on or whatever, especially your eyebrows, you look like an alien or something. And people like know you're sick. And we'll look at you all like, okay, if you get too close, you can see that blob on my eye up here, but who's really looking at me that close? Besides you. Quit staring. Alright, I have this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting palette. We're going to put on some highlighter. Oh no, my sink broke and this got wet and it's like not doing well. The makeup on the inside is completely fine, but the packaging is cardboard and it is not. Okay, this is a Morphe again. I have no idea what color or number it is, but it's a good little highlighter brush. I'm going to mix these two to, wait, no, that's wrong. These two together a little bit. It's just light pink champagne-y one is my favorite. Just gonna fill my hands up with stuff like a weirdo. Brush feels damp for some reason. That's weird. Who knows? I have to get my makeup situation under control. For sure. Okay. Highlighted. More on my nose. We're gonna look like Rudolph today. Alright. So, normally I do this before I put on my mascara because I don't want it to get all over my face, but we're going to take some Milani Make It Last and I always spray it on and then I take my little sponge and toop toop toop. It just kind of melts everything together and into my skin. I really want to do some get ready with me's and story times because I really and truly have some crazy ass stories, especially from when I was a teenager. I was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how I made it through that shit, but I did. And maybe you guys would be interested in telling me telling you about it. Please let me know if you are. Okay, so we got that on. We're gonna do some lipstick. I'm gonna put on some more blush. That little cream blush just ain't hitting on much today. I'm gonna use the Milani Luminoso. I've literally had this for like 4 years and the plastics popped out of it, so I know I said I didn't want a lot of blush, but I keep looking and I feel like I need more. That's way too much more, but blush is always the first thing to fade off your face, so. Okay. We're gonna do a little lipstick. We're gonna do some Mega Last Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Give Me Mocha. I'm not very good at putting on lipstick. Like, sometimes it just goes straight on and sometimes I really truly struggle with it. So we'll see what today's gonna be. looks like it's gonna be okay. I like these Wet n Wild lipsticks. I have a lot of them. Well, I say that, but my lips are a little uneven, and this side always gives me like major issues. One day I'm gonna get filler and fix it all. I'm just gonna get my whole face full of filler. Alright. I like it. Okay guys, so here's the look. Here's my skin. I started this video out saying I was going to do a natural look, and then I ended up doing this crazy eye makeup. But the skin looks nice, looks dewy, looks glowy. It's all drugstore. I'm a drugstore bitch through and through. I have very little name brand makeup. Maybe I should get some more. I don't know. You guys let me know if it even matters to you one way or another. But yeah, I'm done. No. Here. Okay, I fibbed. Now I'm done. I had to put some eyeliner on the top. I just couldn't get over that little place that I got over here, and I think it looks much better. Here are the eyes. Here's the skin. It looks glowy and nice and natural and mean, you know. So, you have the Tinted Moisturizer. If you didn't like it, if it didn't seem to work for you, whatever. If you watch YouTube or TikTok and they said they hated it and it was awful, I highly suggest going and picking up some of this. It's literally like $4, and even if you still don't like them together, this on your skin, a little bit of mascara, a little bit of lip gloss, you're gonna look amazing. So that's it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.